Okay, when most people think of an institutional repository, they probably think of posting their own scholarship and making it available to a wider community. But I'd like to talk about IRs in terms of teaching and learning, a different focus. And I'm going to do so by discussing a recent project that we did which utilized this RSpace that Tony's been telling you about. So what we did is we had 4 topics, and the students, there were 2 components to the assignment. The students had to put together a presentation, but they used VoiceThread technology. This new web-based app that allowed them to post their presentations and then have student responses to them, where the students could write text, or they could make comments through audio, or they could even draw on the presentations as well. The second part of the assignment actually used the more traditional part of an IR, in that I posted 2 of my articles, and they were both using narrative scholarship as the critical approach. But this was apropos to the assignment, because the students actually had to use this critical approach in their written assignment, where they discussed the process of what they'd done with the VoiceThread presentation. So what we did is we had 4 topics. The most popular one was the Renaissance East meets West Garden. We invited the 3 main creators of the garden to come. They're all retired, but they came back to Renaissance and they gave a lecture, which was accompanied by a PowerPoint presentation, and they explained the history of the garden to the students. Tony immediately took all this material and he posted it on RSpace. And for example, he not only posted the lectures, but he also took Larry Lamb, the landscape architect's lecture notes, and made those available through RSpace. He the map of the garden, which the students were then able to openly access within a day of the lecture, and also descriptions of the flowers that are in the garden. And Tony was able to create links that facilitated the students in their research in a very exciting way, because the students were able to use their technology, and this involved them in a way that the traditional research assignment does not. They were using their mobile phones, they were using their computers, not only in creating their presentations, but in doing the research itself through RSpace. And now that material is there. It's there for future projects. It's there for open access to members of the community as well as scholars. And it shows a whole different side of IR in terms of teaching and learning, rather than just posting scholarly articles as many people might expect.